right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, baby. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready to rock and roll here from the beautiful Cedar Lake Speedway. We got the dirt street stock back in action here once again tonight as these drivers are larging and charging, and they're getting ready to try to work their way around this racetrack to pick up a checkered flag here tonight in race number 2 of the SIM500 P&A Motorsports Dirt Series, as these dirt street stocks are back in action. Woo! Oh! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one heck of a show. These drivers are ready to go. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it, baby. Show that love, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that gosh heckin' follow or subscribe button. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Woo! This is gonna be a heck of a show. This is gonna be awesome, man. We got a huge field of cars here again tonight. A huge field of drivers out here on the racetrack. We're looking at, I don't even know, 40 plus cars out here on the track, ladies and gentlemen. 40 plus drivers out here on the racetrack, ready to rock and roll, ready to give it their best shot to not only just make the A main, but to be able to try and pick up a checkered flag is absolutely insane, man. It's absolutely insane. Good win, Hack. Oh, you already giving it to Hackney? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's good, Seth? What is good, my boy? What is good, Mr. Castle? Castle coming in with that like on the stream. Reed Sanders coming in with that like and the share. Derek Moore coming in with that like. Dakota, Mr. Elliott coming in, smashing that like. What is good? Brian Tapp coming in with that heart reaction and the share. What is good, Brian? What is good, my boy? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? How is everybody doing tonight on this beautiful Thursday evening, man? How is everyone doing tonight, man? How is everyone doing? Man, yeah, Keith Hackney with a heck of a run, man. Heck of a run there. Top of the charts right now with a 16:15. Oh, man, that is a smoking fast lap time for that 69K ride of Keith Hackney, James Stockton, John Quill Jr., Blake Northcott, and Ty Dickinson rounding out our top 5 right now on the time chart. So these guys are going to put on a heck of a show and a heck of a drive here for us. Yo, Taylor Welch coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Mr. Jeremy Vaughn, Jeremy coming in, smashing that like as well. Cody Gagliano with that like and the share. Let's go, brother. You the best. Let's get it, Cody. Let's get it, my boy. What is good, homie? What is good, my boy? How you doing? Shane Yates coming in with that like and the share. What is good, Yates? What is good, my boy? Yates going to try to go 2 for 2 here this week, man. He's going to try to go 2 for 2. Picked up that win last night. He's going to be looking to try to do it again here at Cedar Lake tonight. Shannon Wood coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Harley Loft coming in, smashing that like. What is good, Harley? What is good, my boy? Yo, Bryce Dickinson, Brycey Bear. Bryce coming in, smashing that like and share. Dirt Panda Racing Team coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Dirt Panda? Scott Dobbs coming in, smashing that like as well. Scotty, my boy, how you doing, homie? How you doing, Scott? Coming in, showing that love. What is good, my boy? Woo! All right, chat. These drivers' practice is almost over. They're having their quick little drivers meeting. These guys are going to get settled up. They're going to get settled in. Our admins are going to go through all the rules, make sure everybody's on the exact same, everyone's on the same, page kind of deal of what's going to go down, how many cars are going to transfer through, how many cars are going to be in, our C main, our B main, and, how many cars we're taking into the A main, and we're going to make sure that everyone's on the right page. That way we don't mess stuff up. We want everyone on the same page, so that way the whole night can just run super smoothly, and that's what we're looking to do here in this one, is have a good night of awesome racing and a lot of fun out there on the racetrack. John Quill Jr. coming in with that like on the stream. Let's go. Axel Esports, let's go, John. Let's go, my boy. Ty Dickinson, my boy Ty, Sweet Tea Gang, coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Ty? Hit that gosh heckin' follow button. You know it, baby. You know it. Nick. Come on now. I see you with that top fan badge. Come on. Come on now, homie. Yo, Gary Clark coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Gary? Gary coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well, ladies and gentlemen. Keep smashing that reaction button. Hit that share button. Tag your friends. Tag your family. Share it off to, all of the iRacing groups that you're in. Send it off to them and make sure that everyone gets in here, because this is going to be one wicked show here tonight. Shane Armstrong coming in with that like on the stream. Matty Flatchill, Matty, my boy Matt coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Matt Attack? What is good, homie? Hey girl, what is good? I smashed it. I know you smashed it. You can't get that top fan badge unless if you are a follower. So he did already smash it, Ty. He did already smash it. What is good, Matty? Yo, Vicky Schuller. Vicky, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Vicky coming in, showing that love, smashing that like on the stream as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to rock and roll here. About 20 seconds left here of practice, and that means we're going to get right into qualifying. Actually, I don't know if these guys do qualifying in the series. We're going to find out here in about 20 seconds whether or not these guys are going to jump out and do qualifying or not, because these guys are going to put on a show here. You guys are also tuning in. If you guys want to check out the YouTube channel, make sure you guys jump in and over to the YouTube as well. Show some love over there as we continue to try to grow more and more over on that YouTube channel as well, over on that red site. If you guys want to check out the YouTube feed, there it is right there in the chat on Facebook. And if anyone on YouTube wants to check out the Facebook stream, make sure you guys jump over and check that out. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. All right, looks like we're not going to do qualifying. We're going to jump right in with our first heat race of the evening. Our first heat race about to get underway here as we're going to get ready to rock and roll with heat race number one. Heat race number one about to get underway here. Let me see if I can share this on over to the YouTube channel. Copy this. Post that up into the live chat over on YouTube. That should work. Perfect beauty. We are ready to rock and roll, chat. All right, as these drivers start to roll around the racetrack, we're going to get ready here for heat race number one. Heat race number one out onto the racetrack. And starting on the pole in this one, in that 20P machine, that is the DWR number 20 of Chad Putterboat. Good to see Chad out and on the racetrack here once again, and alongside him in the 3 ride, that is Kenneth Reynolds. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 55 ride, that is Cody Myers. Into his outside in the 043, that is Grady Ernman. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 84 ride is the NH Lens Papa Mike Promotions Next Level Racing Machine of Bryce Dickinson. Alongside him in the 58 is Tanner Lyon. You see Jordan Van Westen, Cody Gagliano, Shane Yates, Tim Taylor, and Cody Ernest rounding out our field. So 11 drivers getting ready here as we are green flag racing from Cedar Lake Speedway. Quickly, all 11 drivers smoothly through corner number 1 and corner number 2 as here comes Shane Yates trying to work his way up through the field, but he's got a lot of fast cars right there in front of him as he's going to go 3 wide as the 20R ride of Cody Gagliano gets super loose there out of corner number 4, and Yates is going to move up into 7. Still 3 wide right there behind him as Chad Putterboat out in front, continuing to lead the way. The 3 ride of Kenneth Reynolds right there in position number 2. Grady Ernham, and a little bit of contact. Around goes Mr. Cody Myers as Myers down in the infield. He's still spinning around. No caution flag on the racetrack in the last thing that Myers wanted to see, as that car has a lot of heavy front end damage as Chad Putterboat out in front here all by himself, out to about a 1.3 second lead here on the rest of the field as Chad looking very stout early on in this one. Putterboat doing a great job continuing to lead the way as he continues to try and pull farther and farther away, but here comes Shane Yates as Yates now up inside the top 3 as that 11 ride quickly up into position number 3 and already on the back bumper of the 58 ride of Tanner Lyon. Is Lyon right there in position number 2. Kenneth Reynolds there in fourth. Brady Earnham there in fifth. Bryce Dickinson and Cody Gagliano there in sixth and seventh. Jordan Van Westen, Cody Ernest, and Tim Taylor rounding out our top 10 with Cody Myers off the racetrack. It's out in front, Chad Putterbow all by him's lonesome out of corner number 4. He's going to see that white flag fly. So one more time around for the 20P ride as Chad Putterbow through corner number 2. He's going to lead him down the backstretch one more time here in heat race number 1. Down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's Chad Putterbow picking up heat race win number 1. Tanner Leon there in second. Shane Yates in third. Kenneth Reynolds, Grady Earnham, Bryce Dickinson rounding out our top 6 there, as I do believe the top 4 transfer through to the A main. So only the top 4 will transfer through. Rest in peace, Cody Myers. Rest in peace, Cody Myers, for certain. My dude, a lot of cars. Let's go, baby. Let's go, John. Let's go, Mr. Fowler. John coming in, smashing that like in the share as well. Randy Robert coming in, smashing that like. SIM500 Esports coming in, smashing that share as well on the stream as we're going to get ready to rock and roll. Yo, Michael Dickinson, Papa Mike. Papa Mike coming in with that like in the share as well. What is good, Papa Mike? Coming in, showing that love as well, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. But give it up to Mr. Chad Putterbow, man, picking up heat race win number 1. A great run there for that 20P ride, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2 as they're out onto the racetrack. Starting on the pole in this one, in the Joyride, that is the Bivs Liquor Dirt Panda Racing Team number 0. It's the Joyride of Billy Northcutt starting on the pole. To his outside in the 44 ride, we see Justin Hopkins in starting inside a row number 2. In the 57 ride, it's that iRacing iFlag Papa Mike Promotions number 57 ride of Jim Revis. To the outside of him in the next level racing machine, that is Alex Brewer. And we see Gary Gagliano, Doug Sigmund, Joel Phillips, Jeremy Vaughn, Lon Frank, Shannon Wood, and then we're supposed to have Joey Brewer out on the racetrack, but no Joey, as we are green flag racing here for heat race number 2. As heat race number 2 quickly underway here. They're 3-4 wide back here. Doug Stigman goes around. Lon Frank's shot into the air there. Lon Frank's going for a wild ride here. A little bit of shake and bake for certain, as we're going to take a quick look back and see what happens here to Lon Franks, as Doug Sigmund up on the high side. 4 wide just doesn't quite work. And Lon Franks, unfortunately, that netcode just literally stopping that car right in the middle of the racetrack. A tough break there for the 10 ride, as now he's parked down pit side. As Billy Northcutt out in front, continuing to lead the way. More contact and beating and banging all the way throughout this field. As Shannon Wood in a new looking ride there for Wood, as he's trying to work his way up and through the field here, as it looks like Gary Gagliano and Doug Sigmund both off the racetrack as well. So this heat race showing a little bit of catastrophic events, as we've seen a lot of drivers, unfortunately, off the racetrack here in this one. But Billy Northcutt out in front. Justin Hopkins right there in position number 2, with Jim Revis and Alex Brewer there in 3rd and 4th, as these 3 drivers continue to battle here for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th on the racetrack. Billy Northcutt continuing to pull away as that Dirt Panda Racing ride having a great run here in heat race number 2, looking to pick up that 2nd heat race win of the evening, as he continues to lead the way, continues to lay down some wicked fast lap times out here on the racetrack. As he continues to show these guys how to get it done. You see Jim Revis and Alex Brewer continuing to battle. Brewer trying to work that bottom side, but I don't know if he's going to get it to work or if he has enough time, as the white flag flies in one more time around here for Billy Northcutt, as Northcutt with one more time leading them down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4, and it's the Joyride of Billy Northcutt picking up heat race win number 2. Justin Hopkins, Jim Revis, and Alex Brewer rounding out our 4 transfers. That means Jeremy Bond, Joel Phillips, Shannon Wood, and everybody else is going to be going to the consolation races, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Billy Northcutt picking up heat race win number 2 on the night. good run there as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3 as all these fans in the stands are on their feet cheering these drivers on. And starting on the pole in this one, in that 34 ride, that is Rob Shaw. To his outside in the 69K ride is that next level racing machine of Keith Hackney. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 21 ride, that is William Duckworth. That is a slick looking ride, man. That is so bright, man. That is very fluorescent. And I like the purple touches in that. That is actually a pretty slick looking ride there for William Duckworth. And to his outside in the 9 ride is the DWR iRacing iFlag Papa Mike Promotions ride of Ty Dickinson. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 21C, that is Charles Barnes, last week's winner, our opening race winner here in that 21C ride, starting there in 5th. He's got Scott Simley. To his outside, Jackie Whaley, Joseph Atchison, Taylor Welch, and Blake Northcutt rounding out our field here. Is that Dirt Panda number 42 ride rounding out our field in that 10th position as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing as Rob Shaw and Keith Hackney lead us down to the green flag. Hackney up on the high side looking for a good run, but that 34 ride staying right there door to door with him down into corner number 3. Hackney drives it in a little bit deeper. He's going to get a good run up there on the middle side of the racetrack as he's going to lead lap number 1 here of heat race number 3. Hackney out in front, but Rob Shaw sticking right there with him. Shaw not letting him run away, and here comes Ty Dickinson as Ty trying to work his way around that 21 ride of William Duckworth, as Duckworth now has his counterpart in the other 21 ride right there to his outside as here comes Charles Barnes. Barnes still working that high side, looking for a big run here, trying to get to that right rear quarter panel of Ty Dickinson as he gets there, and now he's looking to try and take over that 3rd spot on the racetrack, but Ty sticking strong down on the bottom side, still trying to work his way around that 34 ride of Rob Shaw, but Shaw doing a great job hanging on here in that 34 ride as he's going to stay right there in position number 2, but here comes Charles Barnes way up on the high side as he makes the pass on the 9 ride of Ty Dickinson. Out in front, though, of all this battling back here, our leader, Keith Hackney, continuing to stretch his lead out as now you can see Hackney way up the racetrack using that extreme high side of corner number 1 and 2, finding a lot of grip and a lot of traction up there as he continues to pull away now over a 2nd lead over Rob Shaw and Charles Barnes. Ty Dickinson holding on to that 4th and final transfer spot, but he's got Jackie Whaley and William Duckworth right there to his inside as they go side by side down here into corner number 3. They continue to battle, and we're going to see the white flag fly and one more time around here for Keith Hackney. Is Hackney way out in front, but the battle on the racetrack is for that 4th and final transfer spot as Jackie Whaley jumps up and slides in front of Ty Dickinson down through corner number 3 and 4. A little bit of contact, but Jackie Whaley's going to pick up that 4th and final transfer spot. Keith Hackney, Charles Barnes, Rob Shaw, and Jackie Whaley are going to transfer through to the A-Main. Everybody else, unfortunately, is going to be sliding back to our consolation races. That's a tough break there for Ty Dickinson. He was having a great run and unfortunately sliding back that couple extra positions late in this one and sliding back there into that 5th position and just missing out on that transfer spot is a heartbreak there for Ty Dickinson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button if you're new here, and if you're watching over on YouTube, please make sure you hit that subscribe button as we continue to try to build more and more and more over here on the red site as we try to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers, and we need a lot of watch time over there as we're going to continue to try to pump out content and everything else on both platforms, but we're really going to be working on trying to get that that YouTube site up and going pretty good here as we're going to actually make sure we jump over and do some do some extra work over there as we got some stuff we got to do over there for YouTube as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 4 as they are on the racetrack and already rolling, starting on the pole in this one. In the the 37 ride, that is James Stockton. To his outside in the 83 ride, that is Brian Taft. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 4 ride, that is JC Windsor. And to his outside, that is Dustin Fryer. Starting inside of row number 5 in the 77 ride, that is John Quill Jr. And alongside him in the 2, that is Dylan Reynolds. You see Tim Hilton, Daniel Northcutt, Jeremy Atkins, and John Fowler rounding out our field here as we are back to green flag racing as heat race number 4 underway. Brian Taft trying to use that high side, looking for a big run, but a good drive down on the bottom as they stay side by side at the front of the field. JC Windsor sliding just over the nose there of Dustin Fryer as Fryer still has a lot of good drivers right there nipping on his heels as it is Brian Taft out in front. Taft leading the way here with James Stockton right there in tow, and JC Windsor leaning on that 37 right as Windsor tries to work his way up towards the front, side by side now with that second place ride. Side by side back there for John Quill Jr. and Dustin Fryer, as well as Quill trying to jump into that 4th and final transfer spot is now the 4 ride with a great run as he looks down low of our leader here. So JC Windsor with a good run right through the middle, finding a lot of speed here as Windsor, they're gonna go 3 wide, some contact, upside, almost upside down goes the 83 ride, but a tough break as our leader and second place driver come together up into the outside wall, and now our new race leader goes to the 4 ride of JC Windsor as Windsor out in front here leading the way. He's now got the 80 ride of Dustin Fryer, John Quill Jr. and Daniel Northcutt behind him in those final 4 transfer spots as Jeremy Atkins on the outside looking in here. James Stockton back to position number 6, still somehow rolling, and still in that 6th position Dylan Reynolds there in 7. Brian Taft right there trying to work his way back into position number 7 after leading the early laps in this one. A heartbreaker there for that PCR number 83 ride. As Tim Hilton right there in 9th, and John Fowler rounding out our field in 10th as we see that white flag fly only one more time around here for the 4 ride of JC Windsor as he's absolutely gone. JC smoothly through corner number 3 and 4. He's going to pick up heat race win number 4, but the battle's on for that 4th and final transfer spot, and by about a car length. The 77 rides of Daniel Northcutt and John Quill get those final 2 transfer spots with Dustin Fryer there in 2nd. Unfortunately, everybody else going to be going to the consolation race as, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one heck of a consolation race. We got 26 drivers supposed to start here in this consolation race. Absolutely insane. 8 cars. 8 cars from this B main are going to transfer through to the A main. Wowzers. Ladies and gentlemen, you came here for a show. Well, you are about to get it as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here with our second massive race of the night here as this is going to be absolutely insane. 26 drivers battling for 8 transfer spots here on this restart. This is going to be crazy, man. This is going to be crazy. 26 drivers for a consolation race. Man, this is going to get nuts, chat. Let's open up this window here as it's going to get spicy in here. It's going to get a little bit spicy up in here, chat. Starting on the pole here for our B main in the 43 ride. That is Grady Earnham. Into his outside in the Elite Performance Industries number 8, that is Jeremy Vaughn. Then we see Ty Dickinson, James Stockton, Bryce Dickinson, Joel Phillips, Jeremy Atkins, William Duckworth, Shannon Wood, Cody Gagliano, Brian Taft, Scott Simley, Gary Gagliano, Jordan Van Westen, Tim Hilton, Blake Northcutt, Doug Sigmund, Cody Ernest, Dylan Reynolds, Lon Franks, Taylor Welch, John Fowler, Joseph Atchison, and Cody Myers rounding out our field as 24 cars starting this one. No Tim Taylor or Joey Brewer as we're going to go green flag racing here for our B main event. Our B main getting underway here with Grady Earnham and Jeremy Vaughn leading us down into corner number 1. Looking for a big run up there on the high side. It's the 37 ride of Mr. James Stockton, looking for a big run, but out in front and leading the way, it's the 43 ride of Grady Earnham, as Earnham leading the way as they are absolutely mixing it up back here, 2-3 wide throughout the field here, as all these drivers trying to work their way as quick as possible towards the front of the field. You see Brian Taft there, who led quite a few laps in that last heat race. Unfortunately, that contact spinning him around up onto the high side of corner number 3 puts him deep right in the middle of this consolation race. Going from looking to pick up a heat race win to maybe not even making the show in a massive consolation race. No caution flags so far. These drivers doing a great job, as now Ty Dickinson looking down low, trying to make the pass here on Jeremy Vaughn for position number 2. You can throw that 37 ride of James Stockton right into this mix as well. Here comes Bryce Dickinson as well, as Bryce up into position number 5 here. He's looking for more as he's trying to go side by side here with the 37 ride of James Stockton, as the two Dickinson boys down on the bottom side of the racetrack here trying to make some moves up towards the front of the field. Now you see Cody Gagliano starting to work his way up towards the front as well, as that 20R ride quickly up into position number 6, and he's looking to try to work his way into the top 5 here and solidify his transfer into the A-main, and side by side for that final transfer spot, the 83 ride of Brian Taft in the 78 of Joel Phillips right there. That is our 8th and 9th cars on the racetrack. Throw the 7th place driver there of William Duckworth into the mix, as well as Duckworth right there in position number 7. Gary Gagliano with a great run there in 10th, with Jeremy Atkins there in 11th. Blake Northcott working his way towards the front of the field in that 42 ride, as he's trying to work his way past a lot of drivers. So is Shannon Wood and Lon Franks, as Franks started back at about the 21st position, already up into about 14th. There's a little bit of contact there between that 42 ride and the other 42 ride, as, man, those guys really can't stay off of each other. The white flag already being displayed here one more time around here for our leader, Grady Earnham, as Earnham out in front, down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's the 43 ride of Grady Earnham picking up the B main win, 3 wide. Down across the start-finish line is Jeremy Vaughn. Snags position number 2. Stockton, Ty Dickinson, Bryce Dickinson rounding out our top 5. Cody Gagliano, William Ducksworth, and Joel Phillips rounding out our top 8 drivers to transfer through into the A-main. That means drivers like Brian Taft, Atkins, Blake Northcott, Shannon Wood, Lon Franks, Jordan Van Westen, Tim Hilton, John Fowler, Cody Myers, Dylan Reynolds are going to be going home early. They're going to be joining the fans in the stands after heartbreak in that one, man. There was a lot of good drivers in there, a lot of big names unfortunately stuck in a consolation race with 24 drivers taking the green flag, and unfortunately for them, they just could not find the traction or could not find the groove to be able to work their way through all those cars and work their way into the top 8. And we're going to see a lot of good names, unfortunately, down pit side here and watching from the pit side grandstands here tonight, as we're going to get ready for a little bit of warm-up here. These drivers are going to jump out onto the racetrack. They're going to get a little bit of warm-up in. They're going to get some practice, and you know, it's going to go by pretty quickly. We only do about a minute here for practice in this series, so we're going to get ready here for our A-main feature event here in a few more seconds. Good job, Jeremy Vaughn. Good job, Dickinson boys. Let's go, Michael. Let's go, Jeff. Gary Clark, what is good, Gary? Gary coming in, showing that love. Yo, JC, what is good, JC? What is good, Mr. Floyd? How you doing, homie? JC coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Bob Northcott coming in with that like on the stream. Billy Northcott with that like. Matt Brunner coming in, smashing that like. Caleb Ramsey, my boy Caleb, what is good, Caleb? Coming in, smashing that like as well. What is good, homie? Alex Brewer, Jeff Dickinson, Rusty Billinger coming in, smashing that reaction as well. Rick Namath coming in, Chad Putterbow, Bree coming in, smashing that like. Garrett Marshall coming in with that like. I forgot to even shout this out. Taylor Welch, my boy Taylor, much appreciated, homie, coming in with that 100-star dono. Absolutely massive. Much love, homie, coming in with that 100-star dono, setting us off, getting the stream started off right there. Let's go, Mr. Taylor Welch coming in with the big donos. Did not make it. Sad. I know. That was a lot. 21st to last, calling it now. Come on now, Brycey Bear. Come on now. You're gonna do a lot better than that. You're not gonna be back there, and you're not gonna be that deep in the field, homie. You're not gonna be that deep in the field. Okay, you're gonna finish. I'm gonna say 13th. That's where I'm calling you. That's where I'm calling you. It's about that 13th position for you, homie. That's where I can see you finishing here tonight. All right, as we're going to get ready for our A main feature event, our A main about to get underway, then leading us down to the green flag in that 20P ride. That is Chad Putterbow. To his outside in the 52, that is Billy Northcutt. Keith Hackney, JC Windsor, Tanner Lyon, Justin Hopkins, Charles Barnes, Dustin Fryer, Shane Yates, Jim Revis, rounding out our top 10 with Rob Shaw, Daniel Northcutt, Alex Brewer, Kenneth Reynolds, John Quill Jr., and a whole lot of other drivers rounding out the field as we are quickly green flag racing here at Cedar Lake, and already Keith Hackney trying to mix it up in some contact. Right there behind him is JC Windsor and the 21C ride of Charles Barnes making some contact. More contact behind these guys. The 80 ride right in the middle of it. Some more contact. A couple of drivers going around. And the caution flag going to come out rather early in this one as the 77 ride of Daniel Northcutt, Dustin Fryer, all coming together and unfortunately getting collected in that one. As we're going to take a look back and see what happens here, as there's a lot of contact, a lot of 3-4 wide racing there through the middle of corner number 3 and 4. They just run out of room here. Contact coming off the racetrack. Over to go for Alex Brewer, the 57 ride of Jim Revis. Ty Dickinson getting a piece of that one. And that 3 ride of Kenneth Reynolds going upside down there. So let's take a different look at this one as these guys were just battling super hard and unfortunately just ran out of room. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate break, and then cars trying to get checked up behind, getting ran over, and some more contact, but tough break there for that 3 ride of Kenneth Reynolds, and he's going to take that ride down pit side to get some work done to it. So is in the 77, the 1 ride of Alex Brewer parked down there as well. Those guys trying to get some work done, but out in front, it's still Chad Putterbow, Billy Northcutt there in second, Keith Hackney there in position number 3. So we're going to get them lined back up, and we're going to restack this field and get ready to go back to green flag racing. We see the 77 ride of Northcutt, Daniel Northcutt, coming back out onto the racetrack here. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Lights are off, that official iRacing pace truck, and we're going to see that green flag come back out as they're already beating and banging, showing each other the fenders here as we are back to green flag racing, and a great restart there for Chad Putterbow as he quickly clears that Billy Northcutt ride. And some contact. Billy Northcutt's going to go around here. No, somehow he gets hit by JC Windsor and stays straight on the racetrack. No caution flag. We're going to keep on rolling here somehow. Billy Northcutt does not go all the way around. And a great save there, and maybe some heartbreak for a couple of the drivers there behind him as they continue to beat and bang the 44 ride of Justin Hopkins trying to work his way up towards the front. So is in the 34 Rob Shaw, as out in front Keith Hackney snakes the lead away and continues to try to pull out in front. Tanner Lyon having a great run here in that 58 ride as he's right there in position number 2. But here comes Charles Barnes, some contact, and Putterbow up into the outside wall here. A heavy hit there into the outside wall off of corner number 4. Somehow the 20P ride keeps on rolling, but a lot of damage and sliding back here now for the 20P of Chad Putterbow. As out in front, Hackney continues to lead the way. Billy Northcutt trying to work his way now past Charles Barnes, as Barnes all the way up the racetrack, and that's going to open the door for Billy Northcutt to close that opportunity and take that 3rd spot back. So Billy Northcutt showing a lot of speed here and a lot of poise as he quickly works his way back up towards the front of the field. JC Windsor right there is now some more contact. Charles Barnes almost goes around after a little bit of contact between him and Shane Yates, as Yates has now worked his way up into position position number 5. See a little bit of front end damage there to the 21C ride of Charles Barnes after almost going around a couple times, as we're going to see that caution flag come back out here. Looks like Dustin Fryer getting collected in another one. Daniel Northcutt and Chad Putterbow, our pole sitter. Looks like he may get a piece of this one as the 80 ride up on the high side here. Oh, looks like Chad Putterbow already stopped on the racetrack there. Bryce Dickinson gets into him. The 80 ride nowhere to go. So doesn't Daniel Northcutt, just nowhere to go up there on the high side of the racetrack. And they all get collected in that one. The 3 ride almost gets collected way after the caution flag had already came out. Good job by him by getting on the binders there and avoiding that one, as we see our second caution flag of the night, as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker game and crank it up here on this restart. So you're going to crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite drivers as we're going to get ready to crank it up here on this restart. We're also going to quickly jump in here and quickly just turn down a couple of the graphic settings here real quick. Just as it gets darker out, the graphic settings get a little bit more blotchy, so we're going to try to fix that up just a tad bit. So we're going to get ready to rock and roll here with our Peacemaker gaming. Crank it up. It's Keith Hackney, Tanner Lyon, and Billy Northcutt, our top 3. JC Windsor and Shane Yates round out our top 5 as we are back to green flag racing, and we're going to crank it up. Absolutely perfect sunset coming in here for this race. Yo, Cody Ernest coming in with the 500 star dono. Cody, my boy, much appreciated, homie. Cody coming in with a massive 500 star dono. Much love, my boy, coming in, dropping the big bomb. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see some hashtags up in the chat here for Cody. Let's see some hashtag Cody up in the chat. As man, oh man, what a gracious, what a beautiful human being coming in with the 500 star dono. Much love, my boy, much love, homie. All right, chat, we're gonna take a look back and see what brings out our third caution flag of the evening. I don't even know what we're on now at this point. I do believe it's our third caution flag here of the A main. We're gonna take a quick look back and see what happens, as it looks like James Stockton, who was having a good run, looks like he's going to go around here. Let's get a good angle here at it. On that high side, looks like maybe the 77 ride of John Quill gets a little bit tight, kind of just points straight on the racetrack, and unfortunately gets in. That 37 ride, the 80 ride comes in and cleans him out afterwards as well. A good little chunk of change there as well for Bryce Dickinson, as we're going to go back to green flag racing and we're going to crank it back up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank that volume back up and cheer these drivers back on. All right, is that caution flag coming back out here? We're going to take a look and see what happens here. Once again, it's caution flag number 4 coming out. Take a look back and see what happens as these drivers doing a great job on this Peacemaker Gaming. Crank it up, and it looks like Billy Northcutt, unfortunately, going to get collected here in this one. Our third place driver. Looks like Billy's going to send it into the corner. Looks like JC gets in there a little bit too deep, gets into that rear bumper. They kind of get hooked together, and unfortunately that Joyride going to go for a loop-de-loop there in front of the whole field. A tough break there for the Joyride after that contact with JC Windsor. I'm not sure how the officials are going to call that one. We're going to get him stacked back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Is the green flag going to come back out here? We're going to end this Crank It Up, as the Crank It Up caution flag always seems to come out to haunt us, as we are back to green flag racing with Keith Hackney out in front. Tanner Leon right there in position number 2 on the back bumper here of Hackney, as that 58 ride has been having a very, very good night here. But here comes the 11 ride of Shane Yates. Yates won here last night in the season opener for the SIM500 Scary Strokes late model series, and here he is looking to try and have another good run in the dirt street stocks here at Cedar Lake, as he's got that 11 ride hooked up once again, as the caution flag going to come back out here once again, as he was all over that back bumper of the 58 machine. As caution flag number 5 on the evening going to come out here. I'm not sure, it might have been, I think, yeah, it was a couple of drivers coming back out onto the racetrack. We see Justin Hopkins and Billy Northcutt coming back out onto the racetrack, and I do believe that's what's going to bring out the caution flag here. See, Billy goes back down pit side here. It was Justin Hopkins, I think, coming back onto the racetrack, and Billy being stopped there on pit lane just ever so slightly was enough for that caution flag to come back out. So we're going to re-rack them, we're going to restack them, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Oh, what is good, Ty? Let's go, chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, as these guys continue to beat and bang all around this racetrack, man. A lot of drivers falling back, a lot of drivers working their way through the field. We see Jeremy Vaughn now up into position number 6, having a great run as Vaughn up there in position number 5. If you guys are enjoying the action, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that follow button on Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, as we're back to green flag racing, as the green flag back out in the air here for Keith Hackney. Hackney looking to lead this one all the way through, looking to pick up yet again another checkered flag for that 69K ride, as he's got Timmy Turner and a lot of those cartoon characters riding on board with him here tonight. Tanner Leon right there in position number 2, still doing a great job, but Shane Yates there in third, back up onto the high side, looking for some big runs, just barely trying to work his way to the right rear quarter panel of that 58 ride, trying to work his way around him. So is it Cody Gagliano, as Gagliano's worked his way up through the field as the next level racing ride up into position number 4, as he's looking for position number 3, and the caution flag is gonna fly here once again. Caution flag coming back out here. We're gonna take a look back and see what happens. Oh no. I was just about to talk about how Ty Dickinson was also working his way through the field up inside the top 10, and unfortunately looks like he's gonna get collected in this one. The 4 ride of JC Windsor, looks like Ty gets a little loose. Oh, that was a hard hit. Then the 80 ride comes in and cleans him out. 80 ride's been all around a lot of these accidents here tonight, man. Dustin Fryer's been collected in quite a few of those wrecks. See Kenneth also getting in there, as well as Ty Dickinson. Looks like he gets a little bit loose here, so we'll jump right on board with him here. He gets a little bit loose out of the corner. And then I think JC just had a good run and gets into the back end of him. Man, that's a tough break there for Ty Dickinson, having a great run. Now going to have to get some work done to that ride, get back onto the racetrack, hopefully still be in a decent position, but he's going to have to work his way back through a lot of drivers. We'll have to wait and see him rejoin the field as here you go. Here comes Charles Barnes and a whole bunch of them here. The 80 ride, the 44 ride of Hopkins as well. Ty Dickinson as they're all looking to merge back in with the rear of the field here. So we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Keith Hackney, Tanner Lyon, and Shane Yates round out our field here for the top three as we are back to green flag racing. Hackney out in front. Shane Yates trying to find any way that he can to get around this 58 ride. Now on the bottom side, some contact between the 20 ride of Cody Gagliano and that 58 as they're going to go 3 wide for position number 3 there for a split second and some more contact. But I do believe Shane Yates is going to take that second spot away. We'll have to wait and see how iRacing scores it here. They may give the 58 ride that spot back as they may not have completed a lap. It's the caution flag coming back out here once again. We'll take a look and see what happens. It looks like Joel Phillips and Kenneth Reynolds. Kenneth, unfortunately, hasn't been able to avoid a lot of these incidents either. We'll see what happens here. Oh, a little bit of just barely 3 wide, just kind of running out of room. The 78 ride spinning out there. The 3 ride right there behind him does a great job to really stay off of him, but unfortunately goes around himself. And then the 44 ride of Justin Hopkins comes in and gets a good piece of him there as well, as we'll take a little ride on board here. That custom cut ride just unfortunately does a great job to really avoid the contact. And then the 44 ride, I think, maybe getting an extra little bit of a helping hand there from the 21 Cia Charles Barnes. Gets into the side of him there. Hopefully not a lot of damage to either of those rides. I'm not sure how many quick repairs those guys are going to have left here tonight as they're going to quickly try to get back out onto the racetrack here as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Hackney, Lyon lead us back down to the green flag here as we are green flag racing once again at Cedar Lake. As Hackney with another perfect restart out in front. Hackney continuing to lead the way here. He continues to work his way at the front of the field. The 58 ride just trying to hang on to position number 2, but he's got 2 hungry drivers right there behind him. Is now a good run for Cody Gagliano as he looks to take position number 3 away from Shane Yates, as Yates and Cody Gagliano side by side, but they're still trying to work their way, trying to find a way to get around this 58 ride as you see Cody all over the back bumper as he's now going to clear Shane Yates. As Yates is going to jump up to the high side, so isn't that 43 of Brady Earnham. Is Earnham our P-main winner now up inside the top 6. He's looking to try to crack the top 5 here if he can get around Rob Shaw. Jeremy Vaughn right there behind him in 7th, and Bryce Dickinson having a great run as well there in 9th as he battles side by side with John Quill Jr. William Duckworth rounding out our top 10 with Alex Brewer, James Stockton, Jim Revitz, Jackie Whaley, JC Windsor rounding out our top 15. These guys continue to battle all around the racetrack. Out in front, it's Keith Hackney leading the way, but Hackney may have a little bit of competition as here come his teammate in that 20 ride, the next level racing machine of Cody Gagliano up into position number 2, and Cody is looking very, very stout as he's trying to catch that 69K ride, his teammate out in front, but here comes the 20 ride. Rob Shaw now up into position number 3 as Shane Yates gets bounced around, sliding back now to position number 6. Tanner Lyon right through the middle here as well. He's going to go 3 wide there off corner number 2 as he's going to slide back ever so slightly. Yates back up into 4th here as he's using that extreme high side, looking for some big runs here, and here comes Bryce Dickinson. Bryce has slowly but surely worked his way up through the field now into position number 8, and a great run here for the 84 ride. These drivers continue to beat and bang all around this racetrack. It's still Keith Hackney out in front, as Hackney with about a half a second lead over his teammate Cody Gagliano, and then about a second and a half back behind them we see Rob Shaw holding on to position number 3, but he's got Shane Yates right there taking a look down to his inside as Yates trying to work his way back into position number 3 as he's going to look to try to slide up in front of the 34. He can't quite close the door as he leaves that high side open for that 34 ride. Now they got a lap car there, the 44 machine of Justin Hopkins in front of them as well. They're going to have to work their way through that lap traffic and try to avoid that 44 ride, who's still very fast on the racetrack. But no, we're going to actually see the caution flag fly. It's the caution flag coming back out here. We're going to take a look and see what happens. It looks like Jim Revis, unfortunately, having some issues here in that 57 ride. Down into corner number 3 here. Looks like he just kind of gets into the 4 ride of J.C. Windsor. Kind of gets spun around, but enough. Oh, there's some more contact. The 80 ride again. Unfortunate break there. The 80 machine of Dustin Fryer as he gets some more contact, but that 57 ride losing it there in corner number 3 and 4. Fortunately, going to bring out our caution flag once again. So we're going to get him stacked back up. We're going to get ready to try this all over again as we're about 15 more laps left to go. Can Keith Hackney hold off a hard-charging Cody Gagliano or Rob Shaw? Shane Yates right there. Now on the high side, starting on the outside of Cody Gagliano. Jeremy Vaughn up inside the top 5 as well. Grady Earnham, our B-main winner, up into position number 6. Tanner Lyon sliding back now to 7th as Bryce Dickinson, John Will Jr., and Alex Brewer round out our top 10 drivers here in this one as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Keith Hackney out in front leading the way as we're going to see that green flag back in the air here this time. A great restart there for Keith Hackney's Hackney quickly slides up over his teammate's nose there into the top spot up on that high side as it looks like that high side still that preferred line through 1 and 2, but down through the slick stuff in 3 and 4 as Cody Gagliano trying to catch his teammate, trying to snag this win away as Shane Yates up on that high side looking to take that 3rd spot away now from the 34 ride. The 34, Rob Shaw, going to slide back into 4th, but now he's got the 43 of Grady Earnham there in position number 5 right there to his outside, and the caution flag is going to come back out. The caution flag coming back out here once again. Let's take another look back and see what happens. As it looks like Kenneth Reynolds in the 3 ride, unfortunately having some more issues, kind of 3 wide, almost 4 wide here. It's like Jim Revis kind of getting a little bit of Joel Phillips. Phillips coming up the racetrack, getting into the 3 ride in that custom cut RPH Dirty Monkey Motorsports number 3 ride. Unfortunately gonna go around. The caution flag gonna come back out here once again. As we'll get them stacked back up, we'll get them ready to go back to green flag racing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that hack and follow or subscribe button as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. As the green flag going to come back out this time by with Keith Hackney, Cody Gagliano, Shane Yates. Our top 3 going to lead us back down to the green flag here, as I know Yates has been itching, trying to work his way up to the high side here to show these drivers that he's got something to work with, as that Premier Racing Setup Shop number 11 ride has been looking very, very fast. Just been running out of room out there on the racetrack as we are back to green flag racing, as the green flag back out in the air here once again. Keith Hackney up on that high side, clearing his teammate down through 1 and 2 once again as he continues to lead the way. As Keith Hackney still out in front doing what he does best, and that's lead a lot of laps here as he continues to try and pull away from the rest of the field, as he's got his teammate right there behind him, Shane Yates right there in position number 3, as these guys continue to beat and bang all the way around the track right there behind our leaders. As these guys continue to do a fantastic job here, Hackney trying to get this one done as we got 10 more laps left to go. Cody Gagliano right there in 2nd, Shane Yates in 3rd, Grady Earnham, our B-main winner, up into position number 4, Jeremy Vaughn, the Iceman, up into position number 5 with Rob Shaw, Alex Brewer, and Bryce Dickinson right there behind him. Bryce with a good run as well, all the way from 21st up into position number 8, and he's not done yet as he continues to try to work his way through the field. Tanner Lyon sliding back now in position number 9 as he's all over the back bumper here of Bryce Dickinson. They're going to go 3 wide back here. This is for her 7th, or actually 8th, 9th, and 10th on the racetrack. A little bit more contact. Bryce getting a little bit of a bumper there as now James Stockton is going to try to slide his way around him, but he's going to stay up on the high side, and around goes the 4 wide of J.C. Windsor, and the caution flag is going to come back out. The caution flag coming back out as J.C. Windsor, a little bit of contact there with John Quill Jr., and we're going to see the caution flag back in the air here late in this one. As J.C. Windsor goes around here, getting a little bit of a bumper from John Quill Jr. right there. Just enough to spin him around, an unfortunate break there. We also saw Ty Dickinson get up into the wall afterwards as well. I'm sure Ty's probably got quite a bit of damage to that ride after a couple heavy hits there early on in this one, just trying to limp that ride around the racetrack, get some good points, and try to finish this one off. Still out onto the racetrack, so a good job there by Ty Dickinson, but man, oh man, oh man, this battle at the front of the field has continued to pick up more and more and more as Keith Hackney out in front, Cody Gagliano there in second, Shane Yates in third, Brady Earnham, Jeremy Vaughn, Alex Brewer, Rob Shaw, James Stockton, Bryce Dickinson, Tanner Lyon, John Quill Jr., William Duckworth, Jack Whaley, Dustin Pryor, Jim Revitz, Charles Barnes, Joel Phillips, J.C. Windsor, Kenneth Reynolds round out our lead lap cars here on the racetrack as we're going to go back to green flag racing now that we're inside 10 laps. We are going to see single file restarts as we are back to green flag racing. Keith Hackney out in front and hard into the outside wall goes the 20 ride of Cody Gagliano. Shane Yates is going to leave the high side. He's going to jump down to the bottom. He's looking down low, trying to take position number 2 away from the 20R. He can't quite get it done as that bottom side really got a lot of drive off of corner number 4. He's going to jump back up to the high side here and wait for another opportunity. But he may not get it as Cody Gagliano normally doesn't mess up. So he's going to have to really pray for something to happen here to get back to that 20 ride, and then he's still got to catch Keith Hackney as Hackney with 4 more laps left to go, still out in front, continuing to lead the way, doing a great job here, holding off all these drivers behind him, but we're going to see another late race restart as the caution flag coming back out. The caution flag coming back out here once again as we'll take a look back and see what happens here again as it looks like Dustin Pryor. Unfortunately, that 80 ride has been collecting quite a few wrecks here tonight. Looks like he just gets up a little bit too high in corner number 1, hard into that outside wall. 80 ride's going to go around, pointed in the wrong direction, and the iRacing officials are going to throw that caution flag. Tough break there as he takes that ride down pit side. I think he's probably going to call it a night there at that point. Tough break there for the 80 ride as he was having a decent night. Unfortunately, just continued to get into a lot of accidents, continued to wreck, you know, there'd be a wreck 5, 10 cars in front of him, and unfortunately he would just drive in there and get a piece of it, just trying to avoid it and go up the racetrack or down the racetrack, and someone would cut down in front of him and unfortunately would get into him. All right, as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Yo, Shiloh coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Shiloh? James Michael coming in with that like as well. Cannon, my boy, Cannon. McDonald coming in, smashing that like as well. What is good, homie? What is good, my boy? Sheesh, I thought Dirt Car was a caution fest. I know, right? I know. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. This is a lot of hard racing out there on the racetrack, and there's a lot of stiff competition out here as we are back to green flag racing as Keith Hackney out in front with 3 more laps left to go. His teammate Cody Gagliano right there behind him. I'm sure Cody is not going to hold back here now that they're within 5 laps. He's going to be looking for a way to get around that 69K ride. Shane Yates right there, ready to pounce. So is it Grady Earnham. Is Earnham right there in position number 4. Jeremy Vaughn rounding out our top 5, but he's got Alex Brewer and Rob Shaw right there behind him. A good run here for James Stockton as he's worked his way there into 8th as we see that white flag fly. And one more time around here for the 69K ride. Shane Yates taking a look down low here. Nothing biting out of 1 and 2, but down through corner number 3 and out at corner number 4. It's Keith Hackney picking up the checkered flag here in this one. Hackney getting it done here once again tonight as that 69K ride leading it basically from the drop of the green flag right down to the checkered flag. Not a lot of cars had anything for him here tonight as that car was absolutely hooked up, and his teammate Cody Gagliano coming home right there behind him, and Shane Yates holding on to position number 3 there as our top 3 line up here on the front stretch for a photo here. As man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, let's see those checkered flags fly up in the chat. Let's see those checkered flag emotes fly up in the chat here for Keith Hackney, Cody Gagliano, and Shane Yates is our top 3, doing a fantastic job here tonight. Good run, Grady Earnham having a good run as well. Our B-main winner working his way through the field up into position number 4. Alex Brewer rounding out our top 5 as he was able to just get around Jeremy Vaughn there for that 5th position on the racetrack. And Shaw back in position number 7. There, James Stockton in 8th, Bryce Dickinson in 9th, and John Quill Jr. rounding out our top 10. What a run, man. What a run. Bryce, yeah, absolutely, Brycey Bear. That was a heck of a run, dude. That was a heck of a run. For a little while, I thought you were going to maybe have a good run and try to jump up inside the top 5 there as you were looking very, very stout. Yo, Corbin Hunsinger coming in, smashing that follow button. Corbin, welcome to the Peacemaker fam. Welcome to the Peacemaker crew, my dude. Coming in, smashing that follow button, hitting that like button on the stream as well. Welcome to the Peacemaker family. As man, what a run. What a good drive. Good win, Dad. Seth says, good job, nice race. Absolutely a great race there for Bryce Dickinson working his way through the field. Jamie Massey coming in with that hashtag 69K cheering on Hackney. We see some more checkered flags, everything else. Nick says not impressed. No, you're not impressed by that 21st and 9th? What? Come on now. That was a heck of a run. Another congratulation there. Same guys causing issues, had issues with them in the last season too. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that one. Keith, make sure you're you there next week. I didn't get home from the race shop in time. Jamie, does that mean you're making your return, my boy? Does that mean you're making your return next week? Are we gonna see you back on the sim and back in here, my boy? There we go. That's what we want to see, homie. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see, 100%. How many more people gonna door bang out there? Oh man, they're all gonna door bang out there, John. Unfortunately, that's all it is, man. These full fendered race cars, they open up the door for a lot of beating and banging. Unfortunately, a little bit too much beating and banging here tonight. But I mean, it is what it is, and that's what happens. Hashtag Peacemaker family, Cannon. You know it, my boy. You know it, homie. Much love. Cannon coming in, showing that love. Thanks for the broadcast, and thanks to SIM500 for the host. Just some non-drivers in there. Laugh out loud. Good win, Keith. Yeah, that was a tough one, Billy. That was a tough one for you, my dude. You were having a great run there, but unfortunately getting that piece and going around. I'll do better next week for you, Bryce. We're going to hold you to that, okay? We're going to hold you to that, okay? We want to see that. We want to see that. Missed another one, Cecil. I know, my boy. I was hoping to see you out here. Hey, Peace, I need to talk to you after this live, sir. Yeah, Ken, just shoot me a message, my boy. After I'm done this live stream, I'll be getting ready to go to work, unfortunately. But shoot me a message, and maybe I'll jump on Discord afterwards, after I'm back at work and I jump onto my PC. We may be able to jump in and do a little conversation over there for that. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up though for Keith Hackney as Hackney gets the job done here tonight, picking up the checkered flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna jump up into the Discord. I got some old stuff, just no Fanatic stuff and can't let Keith win them all. Him and that Floyd guy stinking up the street stock racing, so I got to come back. Let's go, Jamie. Let's go. Hey, man, that's what we want to see, man. We always want to see that good competition at the front of the field week in, week out, and obviously no hard feelings, just good hard racing and good battling around the racetrack, man, and that's what we'll see once you get out there. And I know Keith is that rolling eyes face. Oh, God. Now he's going to have some extra competition out there knocking on his doorstep. He's already had to worry about his teammate here tonight right there on his back bumper for a little while. But fortunately for that Cody Gagliano, he couldn't jump up there and snag that win. But, man, what a run. What a race there for all these drivers as we're going to pull our race winner, Keith Hackney, here into the Discord for his post-race interview. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see those congratulations and checkered flags fly here one more time for that 69K ride as we're going to pull Keith here into the broadcast booth. Hey, Keith, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. What a run and what a drive out there, man. We saw, a few caution flags, so we had a few restarts you had to deal with there, but you continue to hit those restarts absolutely perfectly, getting those good jumps. And late in the race, you see your teammate, that 20-yard rider, Cody Gagliano, work his way up towards the front, and then he was right there starting on your outside. Were you a little bit nervous seeing him, work his way through the field, showing a lot of speed? Did you think that 20-yard ride maybe had an opportunity to be able to drive up and get around you?
Well, honestly, man, it don't matter what teammate on my team that gets up to the front. You can't sleep on none of them at all. And if he was gonna win, he was gonna win. I mean, I'm not gonna bow my head, whatsoever. I'm just glad to see some of the guys, running good, running up front, or competitive, that is. And I'm just, I'm proud of all the guys. They've been pulling the workload on the dirt side while I've been running asphalt, and I just can't be more proud of them, And we was joking around in Discord, and he was like, "Man, if you wasn't in this race, I'd be leading right now." I was like, "Well, hell, I'll pull off. And, it ain't nothing but it ain't nothing but a thing to me." But with that being said, like, like I said, I'm proud of all the guys, and I think everybody we brought tonight made the show besides one, Cody Myers. He kind of stepped on his little PP and didn't make the race. So other than that, man, it's just a good solid night for everybody, and just can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely, man. Some wicked racing out there. A lot of speed out of those next level racing rides as you guys have a good 1-2 finish. You also saw Shane Yates up there knocking on the doorstep for a little while as well. Shane looking like he had a good car there. Just unfortunately had a rough time trying to get around a couple of those drivers right there behind you. But all in all, still a great run for that 69K ride. A little bit of a throwback paint scheme there with all the the cartoon characters. We saw Pink Panther and Timmy Turner on there. It looked like a good-looking ride out there on the racetrack once again, as we always like seeing that ride out there. And obviously parking it back down in Victory Lane has got to be a pretty cool thing to do, and picking up another checkered flag here in your dirt career has got to feel pretty nice.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. This car has actually just been sitting in the showroom since the Gobbler. It wasn't hurt. It was just well, I mean, it wasn't hurt physically. It was hurt mentally. So so we had to pull it back out and just run something different. I think this is the second street stock race I've ran, and obviously both of them's been with you, and we pulled out wins in both races. So I don't have no new street stock paints because I just haven't really wanted to run them. But that's what the guys wanted to run, and I've actually been sick like the last day and a half, and I was asleep today, and I woke up and the session was already up. So I was like, you know what? I don't have nothing to do. I'm gonna hop in here and run with everybody. So. But yeah, man, like I said, I enjoy it. Just come over here racing with these guys, and just to see the progress of everybody moving forward.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. The whole team has been definitely moving forward and definitely finding that speed and continuing to build better and better and better each and every race. But Keith, no one got better than you here tonight as you led all the laps here, doing a great job keeping that 69K ride out in front and getting the job done. Who would you like to thank for such a strong performance here once again tonight and parking that 69K ride down here in Victory Lane?
Yeah, man. Just NLR first and foremost. Like I said, for the 10th time. Like all them guys that continues to come over here, or any other street stock league or any other dirt league, you know, to continue to put in work, you know, day in, day out, and continue to show strides in every race that they get into. Like, man, I'm just so happy for everybody. NH Lens, Elite Performance, Custom Cabinets by Keith, Dustin Hall on this wrap. I didn't get to thank him at the right time when he made it, so we're going to thank him now. With Dominator Designs. Just a huge shout out to Cody for running second. I know Brewer was up there, and Jeremy and all that. They was within the top 5, top 6 there at the end. So just a huge shout out to all them guys. Papa Mike's Promotion, can't forget him. Just them for putting this on, and you for broadcasting this, man. I always enjoy coming in here talking to you, and we're going to see if we can do it some more.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, hopefully we'll see that 69K ride back up here in the broadcast booth next week, as, man, what a run and what a drive. Congratulations, Keith, on picking up the checkered flag here tonight in the SIM500 TNA Motorsports Dirt Street Stock Series here at Cedar Lake.
Yes, sir, man. Oh, can't forget, gotta give a shout out to Tasha too. She's sitting behind me.
Absolutely. Always got to give a shout out. Always got to give a shout out to her.
All right, man.
Keep having yourself a wonderful night, and congrats on picking up the win here tonight.
All right, thank you, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our race winner, Keith Hackney, as he gets the job done here tonight, picking up the checkered flag here in this one, man. What a run, what a race there for Mr. Keith Hackney. Yo, Deidre Rinaldi coming in. Deidre coming in, showing that love. What is good, Deidre? What is good, my girl? Coming in, showing that love, smashing that like on the stream. Cecil Kirkpatrick coming in with that like. Blake Wanamaker coming in, smashing that like as well. How the heck you doing, Blake? How you doing, Cecil? How you guys doing? Everyone up in the chat still, thank y'all for still hanging around, as we're going to jump into the broadcast booth here with our second place finisher, Cody Gagliano, in just a few more seconds. We didn't want Keith to race with us. He's lying. He's lying. Is he, Bryce? He's lying. I can see that. I can see that. Get rested up and feeling better. You ain't winning next week. Oh, big shots there. We're going to have to maybe get some money. We're going to have to get a pro line or something out there for this race next week. You're right. I'm winning that. Yeah, that's got to be big odds for Bryce to win next week. With Jamie and Keith and all these other guys in there, Bryce has got to be like at least like 1 to 200 odds or something like that. Like, got to be like 200 odds to win that one. That'd be a big payday if you put the money on Bryce Dickinson. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing you, Brycey Bear. I'm just joshing you, my boy. Great run here tonight, man. I thought you were gonna pull out a good solid top 5 there, just little bit there at the end, just bouncing around a bit, being stuck on the bottom for a little while. Kind of slid you back a few more spots. Yo, Jamie Masty coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, chat, give it up here for our second place finisher, as we're going to pull Cody Gagliano, our second place driver here, into the Discord. Hey, Cody, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth to get a copy.
Yes, sir.
Cody, my boy, what a run, what a drive here tonight, as we saw that 20R ride pass a lot of cars out there on the racetrack. Continue, to battle there for majority of this race. Finally, you were able to break through. You got into that second spot. You're right there behind your teammate in that 69K ride. Do you think you had anything late in this race for Keith, or were you pretty happy with a good solid 1-2 finish there for that Next Level Racing team?
I know I didn't have anything for Keith. He's on a whole nother level than I am. I was honestly really happy with just getting a 1-2 finish, especially coming from the back, starting off like I did the night. It was really rough. I really just fell in behind him and tried to learn from him, honestly. Just try to see where he was running and see where he was picking up the throttle. Just more or less learn from where he was running.
Absolutely, man. That's all you can do at some points in the race, is just try to learn a little bit of extra stuff and try to mirror what the guy in front of you is doing, to kind of see what he's doing to be that little bit faster and continue to try to find that speed that he's already found. And it looked like you did a great job of that here tonight, as you were super fast out there. You were hanging right there with that 69K ride. You weren't letting him really pull away from you too much on a couple of those restarts, as those restarts came up huge for him and here and there, as you were able to hang right right there with him, but he was able to clear you on all those restarts. I don't know if that was a little bit of teamwork on that one. Maybe you're just letting him get that high side quickly and trying to, keep it clean and try to get the two of you out in front, break away from the field a little bit there, and then try to mix it up there between the two of you.
Uh, I mean, I don't know what he was thinking, but that's kind of what I was thinking. Is just I was happy with second. Just kind of work together to keep it up front. I mean, there was no reason to race each other hard. I mean, if there was a chance for me to pull up next to him, I would have pulled up next to him, but that would have been all it wrote. But honestly, I feel like he was kind of toying with me a little bit.
Yeah, he does that every once in a while to some people, and I'm sure once he saw it was you behind him and, starting there to his outside, I'm sure he kind of, he wanted to play with you a little bit there, and, he likes to do that kind of stuff, he's a mean guy that way.
Yeah, he's really mean. Like I don't even know. I don't understand how he got into the race.
Yeah, I don't know how he did either. I don't know, but it sounds like Massey's going to be coming back next week, so he may have a little bit more competition up there at the front of the track. I mean, we might see some more toying and some more playing up there at the front of the field.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, here we go again.
Yep. Well, Cody, a good run, man. Holy moly, a great drive there, as you said, man. You had that contact early on. The night didn't get off to the start that you really wanted it to. And, slowly but surely you battled back strong. You worked your way back through the field. And here you are up on the podium in position number 2 in the broadcast booth, man. Who do you want to thank for such a solid performance here tonight out of that 20 ride?
First off, my wife and kids. It takes a lot of time to do this stuff. I want to thank Next Level Racing for helping me and letting me on the team, man. They've been amazing. I mean, every time we get into the broadcast booth with you, man. Elite Performance Industries, NH Lens, Keith Hackney Racing. I mean, it's a blast race with a whole bunch of guys that love to see other people get faster. So, man, I just all the praise goes to the Next Level Racing guys, all my teammates.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, good run here tonight, Cody. Hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth next week and maybe one spot better there for that 20R ride.
I hope so. Hopefully I learned some stuff from following Keith.
Absolutely. All right, Cody, well, have yourself a wonderful night, my boy, and congrats on the solid second place run here tonight.
You too, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our second place finisher, Mr. Cody Gagliano, as he comes home in position number 2. What a run and what a drive there from that 20R ride, as Cody had to work his way past a lot of cars out there on the racetrack. Slowly but surely, he was able to do it, and he was able to work his way into position number 2 here tonight. A great run and a great drive for him, as we're going to pull our third place finisher now, the number 11 ride of Shane Yates coming home here in position number 3. Man, a good run here by Shane, and Shane was able to work his way up into that third spot. Looked like he had a lot of speed, just couldn't quite find his way around a few of those drivers to be able to jump up there and try to battle with Keith Hackney there when that car was looking like he was really flying out there. So we're going to pull Mr. Yates up here into the broadcast booth. Let's see some congratulations up there for the 11 ride of Yates, as he has a great run here tonight. Hey, Shane, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Shane, my boy, another good run, a solid podium finish here tonight, but unfortunately coming up a couple spots short of going back-to-back here over the last couple nights in the SIM500 series. But, still a good run, a great drive as that 11 ride looked like it was really hooked up. Looked like you had a lot of speed there, just kind of getting hung up behind a few of those other drivers, trying to find your way up into position number 2 there for quite a while. Looked like at that point in time, probably around the lap 30 marker, that ride was really hooked up and really flying around this racetrack.
Yeah, I think I had the car to win if I could have made it. If like before, there's like 3 cautions that come out, and I should have been second, but caution come out, so it kept putting me behind Tanner, I believe is his name. And man, he was tough to get by. He really was, and I got like I think around lap 30, what you was talking, I got front end damage, so I was out there racing with front end damage, so I was a lot faster than what I actually, what I'm saying, actually should have been.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. That damage always always playing a big role, and what could have hurt you that little bit more to be able to give you that extra bit of a run through the corner that you would need to be able to, try to snag that second spot away from the 58 right there, and obviously being able to jump up and battle with Hackney, waiting for either him to make a mistake or being able to find a lane to be able to drive around him or underneath of him. And it looked like that 11 ride was hooked up here and had a great run tonight, as we saw you work your way up towards the front, and then we saw you slide back there for a little bit, and then almost instantly you were right back up, working your way back around the 43 ride, getting back into position number 3, and then trying to catch that 20R ride of Cody Gagliano again to be able to battle for that second spot there with the 20 ride.
Yeah, it was tough. I got behind Tanner. Well, I was still behind Tanner, and I think I fell back like 3 or 4 spots compared to what I was. So I was probably back in 6th or something, like you said. I was like, oh man, this is horrible. Slick track. You wouldn't think you could pass somebody and get back up there, but I got back up there and was pushing Cody. So I feel like I think if I got to start up front, I got a bad field draw. I started like 9th in the heat, so that put me 9th in the feature. I think if I started up front, I think I could pull it off.
Absolutely, man. That 11 ride was hooked up here tonight, Shane. Nonetheless, still a great finish, a solid podium run here in this one. Who would you like to thank for such a strong performance out there on the racetrack here tonight?
Thank my team, Premier Setups, them guys over there. Love Drive. Thank John for putting this on, and you for broadcasting, man.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, congrats on the solid 3rd place run. Hopefully we'll see you back down here in the broadcast booth next week, and maybe a couple spots better. Maybe we'll see that 11 ride back down here in Victory Lane.
We'll give it hell. Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Have yourself a wonderful night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our 3rd place finisher, Mr. Shane Yates, coming home there in position number 3 here tonight, man. What a run and what a drive by all of these drivers here this evening, as these guys put on a wicked show for us, a wicked drive all night long. But unfortunately, that time of night has come, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to have to call it there on that note. If you guys are just tuning in and you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button on the stream, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. YouTube also has that like button. And then, obviously, if you haven't already, if you're watching on Facebook, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button as we continue to build more and more and more over there on the Red site, as we continue to try to build more over there on YouTube Gaming, as that's our big goal right there, is to try to monetize and build up enough over there on YouTube to be able to start earning some ad revenue and everything else over there on YouTube. And it's gonna be a big grind trying to build up that Red site, as well as we continue to still build over on Facebook, as well as we're always trying to grow more and more and more, and trying to open up our trying to open up some different avenues and different aspects to be able to continue to build. But ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And if you guys want, make sure you pop back in here in a couple minutes, and you can rewatch all the action here in this one, as the replay will be back up here in a couple minutes once the stream ends. But we're going to hear a little bit from one of our sponsors here of our series. It is the Scary Strokes commercial, as we're going to jump in and watch this Scary Strokes commercial here to finish off the night. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out, baby. Woo! What a night.
Where fun meets fright, where every experience transports you to a world of fun. Play 18 holes of blacklight mini golf in ancient Egypt, a haunted house, and beyond the grave. Step inside our virtual reality arena, where you take control of video games and virtual worlds. Battle robots, shoot zombies, and compete against your friends. Throw your next birthday with our VIP Party Pack. Our party pros are ready to entertain you with a fright fest you'll never forget. Perfect for an action-packed date night full of flirty fun. Our state-of-the-art arcade has the latest games with the coolest prizes. Be sure to feast on some tasty morsels in the Graveyard Grill. So come on, bring your ghoulish gang over to Scary Strokes, where every experience matters. Welcome to Scary Strokes, where fun meets fright, where every experience transports you to a world of fun. Play 18 holes of blacklight mini-golf in ancient Egypt, a haunted house, and beyond the grave. Step inside our virtual reality arena, where you take control of video games and virtual worlds. Battle robots, shoot zombies, and compete against your friends. Grow your next birthday with our VIP Party Pack. Our party pros are ready to entertain you with a fright fest you'll never forget. Perfect for an action-packed date night full of flirty fun. Our state-of-the-art arcade has the latest games with the coolest prizes. Be sure to feast on some tasty morsels in the Graveyard Grill. So come on, bring your ghoulish gang over to Scary Strokes, where every